I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4". Yo, put you out the crib again. What you pay rent for? I paid. She ain't call. I need more. Hey, I got a problem. 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. One day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the take everything while son watches. Swear to God, I ain't. You wanna beef? I'm more for it. Let's get these cribs. They took the fun out of it. Hey, that's the lamest. If you. I hope you stand. Her son keep interrupted. Soon as she went to sleep, I got a game for sale. No job with jury on hustling, looking flaming. Might as well right on your forehead. I got. Hey, that's the dumbest. Every time you put it under 2.5 million streams a month, like I'm coming. Paranoid. Oh, this car was running up. I thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run up. Mike the runner up. Cool that summer. Hey, I hope you understand. Cribs, you must. My love. You better listen to the little dumb boys. You know what's going on. It's over. Matter of fact, it's over.
Let me see. All my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Hope a lock a third out, homestead. In a poker bean projects, in Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post by me 4 months. He was little van, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Alabama, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Let me see, 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 let me see.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Hey, I just went bought a watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show how these my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me could've went by the Williams, the Rudy's a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all I net. Paid the full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that, started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with it, some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never, most of these just they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you this shit they selling ain't rip. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. These popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the I will. Went to Solomon, I got the 10 for 600 on all I net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that, started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. Like it's electric. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up? What's happening? Dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up? What's happening? Dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Another day, another dollar. What's that? Yeah, I be stunting like a big other night. If you see me, just give me a holler. My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. She give you drama. You see me, just give me a holler. You need motion, I got all kinds of. If you just
cero la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan cuando hay que apretar. Con todas las medallas, van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas, van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas, van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. La toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy, todos estos lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o eso lo vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Mi Dios vendrá, mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con el por eso ninguno tendrá. Récord limpio y par de campeonatos, pero te trabajo, empieza yo el reto. Quieren copiar el flow, pero les cambio. Con el respeto de los veteranos, no solo tú no seas no grato, porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Level como Sandel Saya. down for you. The butcher. I've been on so long, they feel scorn. I see the looks on all their faces and I'm torn. It's like I ain't wanna do this, but if it gotta be it, I guess I'ma be the you been warned. I'm in this like I'm Sean. They play it, look at the gang and then we yawn. Why would he make that lame choice? Man, these couldn't score if they had game point and I'm wrong. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a bomb. So let's stay brief. I'm in a rush in TSA, trying to x-ray me. I made my so bad that an X can't speak. The only way to make a litter is a leak. The world, am I wrong? I'm in the VIP 100 strong. Hustlers yelling from the it up ain't take me long. My life a story out of Psalms, and I can put that on my mother first. Born in my city, I'm King Kim Jong-un. To me, you like this small. Say, I probably meant with a I'm in a 5-star hotel suite with a Swiss. Then I'm gone. Pinky ring of a song. Bad boy like I'm Sean. I'm like Golden Eye Bond. That's 25 inch beam scoping out harm. Gon' hide from us with poker. This drawn. You probably heard when I brought a rolling. I've been back home 50 times since all the rumors chillin'. These what we doing? I'm bored. Hey yo, hey yo, hit boy, we gon' get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. And I'm strong. I told my folks back home so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship position. I can't resist all this winning. It's bomb.
Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. I'm about trying to go for a ride. I put bit match right on her. Cause I be all red, I stay with all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red drive. Now push that way, just like. I used to ride badges, then I got reach. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up.
Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Mr. Rich by Gucci Pampers from my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My too close to me. Rock class, taking my coat from me. I blast her with the dopest. She overdose on the dope for me. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be OD. I'm the one that turned the orange to gold. Like Nicky, and underguns. They told me mobile buns. Then poppy seeds. Me and Johnny mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I set all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. Too thirsty AM, she tryna freaking fraud. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no and then find something that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was Simon, y'all. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling a on a meat. Feel that cold, make it pie seeker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags are hot thicker. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
know there's money to make. Thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day. Can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine. Need me a Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Grab wings and fly away. Might lose my mind today. Need something right away.
MP was great. Hey, get on him! I see him! I took it down! Hey, swing it! Who's watching here? Way to get yours, baby. Let's set it up. Come to me, come to me. All right, here we go. Go, baby.
Don't let it back. Put it back.
So you think I ain't gonna speak from my heart, you know what I'm saying? I want 1,000. Yeah.
I done turned a dancer to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions, She heard she got emotional. Got my heart like I feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. On your grave and some red leather. Turbo pound of mirror to seats, bird feathers. Keep lie on me like Carmelo. Don't lie to me, I'm on God levels. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done? Either you're a rebel or what we done. Stars, what we doing? A few remain nameless, deserve my dedication. I just want my movement like Larry Davis. Came from Amsterdam, had my head up. Screenshot, got me fed up. Playing with like a filter. She ain't tryna shop me, she thinking selfish. I just bought my yarn, new reserve. Like the kicker with a crush, she plays soccer. Enter to some goals. Know she want that Bentiaga and it's obvious. Real patience for them big faces and I got it. Still from the last night. The ones working. I just left. Your wife at the back. Leave me all alone, I'm throwing a party.
And I'm wrong. After the chip, I told my folks like, oh, so long. I'm with my family and my place for the long. I'm back.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And it's Chicago to start out. Outside Curry. Back to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Camby. Left side Williams. Out to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Greg, you think about oversized point guard. Standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Marcus Camby. Pass to Curry. And here's Wall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. And the layup is good.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Over Camby. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Pass to Camby. Back to Wall. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Now Camby outside Curry. And it's Wall, top of the key. Durant with the steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Stolen by Durant.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Mobley with the block. Pass to Doncic. KD with it. Camby picks him up. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Durant. Outside Edwards. Pocket 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Doncic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Inside. That's tipped. Up top, Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Iverson. Nice move. Unable to get that one.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. One so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Smith outside. Smith drawn the double team. Pass to Curry. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Teams changing it up here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iverson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Chicago trails by 4. Waiters into the lane. Can't cash in from close range. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. No good, shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Pass to Waiters. The kick out to Wall. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Timberwolves leading by 4. Iverson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Wembanyama, left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. .152 left now here in the second. Cloak loose. Wall with the steal. Here's Waiters. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Doncic right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the rebound. Chicago trails by 4. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Rejected by Campbell. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Coming out on the floor for the away team, Evan Mobley, Jason Tatum.
Pass to Durant. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Wall. That evens the score.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Doncic outside. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Campbell. And Wall. Here we go now. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Tatum's shot is off. Waiters outside. Takes it inside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A crossover. Edwards drives in. They retain possession. Second chance shot. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both good from the line that time.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots it. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Williams trying to break free. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Such a unique player, Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Pass to Campbell. Banked in off the glass. And Chicago leads by 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Wembanyama. Iverson outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. On the wing, Iverson. Back to Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. The shot by Williams, no good. Albuquerque trails by 5. Here's Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
The ball goes to the away team.
And so here's Albuquerque.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
With the teardrop. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic. The Timberwolves shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Chicago leading by 4. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Curry. He's off on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Now Iverson. 8 points for him. He takes it in. The layup missed. 1:27 left in the third. Curry with it. Iverson picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the first thing you mentioned about Del Curry, shooting. This guy has such a smooth stroke.
The free throw drops for Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. 1:22 left to play in the third. Pass to Edwards. A floater. Rebound Camby. Chicago leading by 6. All taking his time here. Now here's Camby. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. Iverson right side. Outside for Durant. All with the steal. Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Tatum. Tries again. Inside Tatum.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Left side Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams. For Albuquerque, they've had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Chicago up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Chicago has possession. They lead by 4. And stolen by Yao. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Wall. To the middle. Mobley. Wall grabs the board.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Wall. Doncic outside. Fires from way outside. Another three for Chicago.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Back to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here's Albuquerque. 8-point game. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. They get the rebound. Outside for KD. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Doncic. For the three.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago leading by 6. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. No good with the layup. The kick out to Wall. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Chicago with the ball. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Doncic. Albuquerque trails by 6. Here's Edwards. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love the patience of Durant, and then the quick decision when he sees something.
Back to Wall. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Outside Edwards. Missed inside. Here's Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Wall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And another shot. 6 to shoot. Now here's Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to track contact.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Iverson with the ball from deep three-point territory. Here's Waiters, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Jigs up, put your up. Money in my hands. I'm in Gucci and I'm spinning bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way, they spinning bands. I could really give a, I could really give a long as you know what's up. It's so cheap. Miss D-O-E, Don Dada. You notice me. They like, don't you the Lulu? You a loose screw. She really giving in a voodoo. She swapped the old for a say new. She while she watching Hulu. Wake up, get your in my makeup. Get your fake love, fake tough. Put your butter, princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They think that's tough, pay up, get your rates up, butter, princess.
Tweaking his let go, and I heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kinda with it, show me some more. She be tatted head to toe, could give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow. They having combos about me, these don't know. Tell me what they talking about. I ain't listening, let your thoughts run your mouth, but ain't touching dividends.
South, but kick it with my Memphis twin. I can't take a loss, I'm always going for the win. I've been up in this booth, I got my pet for the starter. Be had to know that. Cool, let them in if they water. See her acting bother, got my green light. I'm sorry, I can't take you and get all it. Look like yo, like we gon' do this regardless. And I started from the bottom just like you, but I was harder. I came up the soldier. Shout out to my father. He made sure I make it farther. My trust in God. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a story road. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blue, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention, he'll tweak and get the. What your expect? We drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek to. Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the. All they out there with the hoe. Some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your. The lies all on your faces, cause your eyes will twitch. The black ski mask all on them faces be disguising. I'm my with your baby, you wanna cry. Rest my against a waist, I got some pottery. She my bitch, not my apology. I might sorry, no enemies. You rap with me, then rap with me. But I'ma keep it real, she lost respect when you said follow. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa. Me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give up the story road. You wanna tweak it up with me?